leaving what was a very busy Anchorage last night with a flotilla,
and we managed
big enough to create their own harbor by tying up to each other and partying all night. And next to an Italian older couple who insisted on having their generator running.
Yeah, they were probably doing laundry.
So that was, yeah, it was beautiful, but it's super busy. I think you can see on the footage here as well that there are a lot of waves. So now we are going to move past Liv Carter because it seems that Liv Carter is charter hell.
Paradise.
Yeah, and going through the Liv Carter Bridge, hopefully. We heard some very loud Canadians shout this morning that they're going every hour, so we hope the Canadian is right. Yeah, and then we're gonna go into this little, what is it? What will you call it? It's
the Ambracian Gulf.
Yes.
It's a very...
Hopefully there won't be as many people. There are some, maybe even free harbors or free water and...
Yeah, there's actually, I think there's quite the interesting biodiversity in it because it's such a shallow, sort of half brackish ecosystem. It's gonna be a bit different than this normal nice island beach, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that.
So yeah, we're just melting. We're trying to sail. Actually, we managed to sail off the Anchorage in very low wind,
all around,
surrounded by boats, and nobody shouted at us. And I was certain that somebody would have a...
I mean, people were swimming faster than us.
Yeah, but we did actually manage to do it, and now we are sailing beautifully with almost 4 knots. Yeah, 3.7.
But I guess we have to engine in the narrow Liv Carter channel.
Yeah. Anyway.
Bye.
Nobody cares. Bye.
So we made it to the channel. A bunch of boats already came out. We are still sailing. We just took the mainsail down to be a bit more safe because it gets narrow and it's quite busy. And now it should be another 4 nautical miles down there before the bridge, and then we sort of have to time it a little bit because it opens every hour, we believe. Unfortunately the wind died and also turned on our nose, so now we have to end. Yeah, that's the channel. That's the mess of boats in Liv Carter Harbor. And then here somewhere is the bridge. We're actually sailing again. The wind turned and picked up a bit. Are we nearly going a bit too fast? If you can sail it, sail it. Conditions to enjoy the bridge crossing.
It's a bit stressful. It's late. So we have entered the channel.
The Gulf.
The Gulf. Yeah, we went through the channel into the Gulf.
Into the Ambracian or something like that Gulf.
And now we are racing downwind. Oh, we just went down to 5 knots, but a moment ago we were doing 6 knots.
And we just saw 2 turtles already.
2 turtles already, yeah.
And
not that many boats.
yeah, we came across one other boat now. And
It's quiet.
yeah, I mean it's a
No
bit...
party boats coming in here. What are you looking for, Kai? Kai? Good morning and welcome to Australia! Just kidding, we're still in Greece. But it feels like Australia took all their creepy crawlies and exported them to the beach right over there. So it's very beautiful here, it's very green and hilly and all of that. It does have quite murky waters, but the wildlife here is quite amazing already. Apparently there's supposed to be pelicans here, we haven't seen them yet, but we saw lots of turtles coming in, which was quite amazing. And then yesterday we saw that right over here there were like 20 something stingrays, and we haven't seen one stingray in all of Greece.
All our life.
Yeah, exactly. And then this one little beach here and this one little bay, there are at least 20 of them. They were really cute. They're bull stingrays maybe?
Yeah, there were some of them. I
Yeah.
don't think they were all the same.
So that was a positive part, and now Leo will tell you about his experience with the creepy crawlies.
It's still filming.
Ah, okay.
So yes. So I wake yesterday up and say, Kai, let's go for a little run. So first thing, I get scared by the stingrays because I was just stopping. You know, there's normally nothing, there are a few fishes, and then suddenly there's this huge ray under our subs. I'm like, ugh! But it was a positive surprise. Then we start running and there are like this stupid spider webs everywhere. And at first I sort of ignored them, but as it got a bit narrower, it was like spiders everywhere, and they stayed in my face for like even after the swim. The webs, yeah. I don't know. And then I started after
Maybe the spiders.
like after a kilometer or two, like you start feeling spiders crawling everywhere, although they weren't, but you feel like that, at least I do. Maybe there is some hidden arachnophobia. Anyway, we gave up, then came back, and then in the evening I thought, like, I'm going to take Kai out. I'm going to take some plastic, like some bags to get some of the plastic. And there was like this nice blue jerry can. Lift this thing and then there's a snake under there. And I do not... Yeah, I have a phobia for snakes. It's getting worse and worse, I think. I have to face it. And I'm just standing at the beach. And the stupid snake didn't went away. It kind of went towards me, towards the back to hide underneath. And I had to retreat into the sea. Yeah, that was not fun.
You were quite upset yesterday.
Yeah, and then I continued gathering a little bit of garbage, but then of course...
You did get quite a bit though, considering the snake.
Yeah, and I did get the jerry can as well. After the snake had disappeared, I forced myself.
I hope you didn't bring the snake on board.
Yeah, I looked 5 times. Fun.
You were really upset.
Yeah, I nearly suffered a heart attack.
You had to drink rum.
No, I have to. I'm upset because I have to face this. I don't have any other irrational fears, but that's...
No, you're actually very... It's funny because you're not really afraid of anything.
But I'm afraid...
Ever. But that, yes.
Like, the element of surprise mostly, once I see the snake, or if I see the snake like from a distance, then I'm not afraid to go close. I wouldn't touch it per se. But I feel like this movement, even if it's... Yeah, it just startles me. We're sailing, we sailed off Vonica today. Filled water, filled everything, and now we have a little game. Whoever spots either a dolphin or a seal will be off dishwashing duty for a day or two. We're drifting here with 2.5, 3 knots. Nice wind. Olaf, our autopilot, is doing an awesome job. Kai is constantly crying. Right, Kai? Because there's a lot of little leaves and stuff in the water which excite him very much. No, okay, I have to go for the coffee. Bye. The coffee's coming. There it is. we were just cruising around, and I was looking, and I thought, oh look, what are these two big white buoys doing this? I take the binoculars and look, and then it was actually pelicans. And we diverted a bit, and we think it's the rare Dalmatian pelican that is known to be here sometimes. And it's a huge bird. It's like a small dinghy floating around. It has a wingspan of it can go up to 3.5 meters, while swans that are similar weight, they only have 2.8 meters, so the biggest. So they're like massive animals, so crazy to see and taking off over the water. And then as I was looking, unfortunately I didn't get that on camera, I was looking through the binoculars, just behind them like a big turtle just popped out, and I think it got scared of the pelicans. So yeah, it's pretty nice here.
Yeah.
And it's really nice to cruise around like with 2-3 knots, like you don't make any noise, and you can actually...
Super comfortable as well.
Yeah, and the sea is flat, so you can see everything. Pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing to see this big bird. It was like this at least, round, and then this mouth, like it could...
It was really big. It probably will be hard to see on the footage, also because our camera is not that good, but they really were massive. I put Kai inside, officially because I was afraid he would cry and scare them. And truthfully, because I was afraid they would come by and swallow him.
They could probably fit them in their mouth.
They look too big.
How much sand do we need at 2.5 meters? 10 meters? It's really nice here.
Yeah.
Little lagoon in there. Being filmed, and therefore we need to talk to the camera quietly. Yeah? So we just left the island of Vuvalos.
Yes, am I filming straight into the wind now?
No, I don't think so. And
I think I am.
so we're gonna go further into the Gulf, into the Ambracian Gulf. We will see some dolphins today, hopefully. But yesterday we were the whole afternoon surrounded by turtles that were popping up like here and there. So it's a big head, like often you think like, oh, is that a rock? Oh no, it's a turtle. Yeah, this morning I went with Kai and we cleaned up a little bit the beach. We got 2 big IKEA bags for our patrons. We have to step up the game. Yeah, Penny did work on the laptop and I was slowly picking up plastic because now I'm scarred for life with those snakes. Today we're going to a little harbor which on the map says it's shallower than 1 meter, but we have heard from other people that it's fine, they have dredged it.
They were on a catamaran.
No, other people as well.
Oh, okay. A lovely grey day in paradise, and
it is actually so nice to have a grey day, like your eyes are not constantly from the sun, you're not burning, you're not hot, you're not sweating.
Okay, let's reef out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later.
So the reef proved rather redundant, and we've reefed out again. Oh, you're very dark. There you go. Because it's raining.
Yeah, there's no wind at all.
No wind at all. We're just drifting around ourselves. And now we're actually drinking hot cocoa.
Yeah. You haven't seen any dolphins yet?
No, it's a bit sad.
They're probably hanging out inside because it's raining.
Yeah, it's raining, hot cocoa, but Leo's still topless, so it's not exactly like it's rough conditions.
No.
Oh yeah, and the autopilot has given up.
But now we're moving again, 0.3 knots.
At least we're not doing like 360s.
Oh, we did 1 or 2.
Yeah. Are we going the right way now?
Yeah.
Brilliant!
Yeah, it's actually really brilliant.
Say something.
We just made it into the harbor of Coprina with about 2 meters 50.
1.5 right now. Oh no, wait, that's the speed.
That's the speed, darling.
2.6 now, but we're down to 2. So,
but it's nice. It's all for us. Very modern, new, and there's nothing here. It all is
lots
abandoned.
of little fishing boats and one other sailboat.
Yeah. So all good. But where is my docking assistant?
You said to film you.
Yeah. I was
I thought you meant
the harbor
me.
master, the line handler.
It's
like,
quite nice. There's a floating platoon, and there are like.
Oh, and a turtle. Right in the middle. Although it's raining, we seem to have found the perfect spot here. It's super quiet. And there's at least like 2 or 3 turtles in the bay. And if you're lucky, one will pop out. Maybe not. So we made it to the farthest northeastern part of the Ambracian Gulf, and we got the secret tip about this little harbor here, which is called Coprina, and it's actually located like close to all of those wetlands, and there's I think just 2 rivers coming down here. The thing is, it's very, very shallow. So you come in with just around 2.5 meters of depth. So we weren't super comfortable. But the thing is, it's brand new. They invested a lot of money in here. Like super fancy floating pontoons, electricity, water for free. More electricity and water pillars than it could ever fit boats in here. And yeah, there are no boats except local fishermen. Nevertheless, it's a very great spot. It is beautiful. It has those old buildings that, as we found out yesterday, sitting in the little tavern here, which is basically empty and only by the locals, and we had some lovely food. We found out that actually this was quite an important harbor, like until around the Second World War. So it was the only harbor for the entire area of Epirus. It was already during the Byzantine period.
Hold for Kai peeing right next to me.
Nice, Kai. Shake it off. This thing.
Keep going.
So it was a very important harbor since the Byzantine times, because it was the only one for the entire Epirus region. There were no real roads, so all merchandise would come through here, and there's also some little old rail tracks and so on. But then in the 1900s, the Greek government invested quite some money. They built a few warehouses here, like a police station, a custom office, and so on. But it didn't last long, because once the Second World War hit, it was all bombed to pieces, including also the lovely lighthouse that is down there. However, they made a really good effort out and restored everything. So I think one of the buildings has become now a natural history museum. One of the warehouses is like a museum for fisheries. And then there's a tavern. The lighthouse has been restored. And they built this fantastic, shallow new harbor. So yeah, it's really, we have nearly July. If you go out in the Ionian Sea, it's full of charters, full of people. And here it's just lovely. The harbor is like, there are like 4 or 5 turtles swimming around. You can see them all the time popping up. People do swim here, although the water is murky. But a very official sign informed us that the water is the highest standard for swimming water. There are showers, there's everything. You can take a lovely trail. I think what would be awesome would be to take like a SUP or your dinghy up the river and explore there. There are birds, there are turtles, there are fishes, there is... God knows what there is here.
Kai is very entertained.
So it's really a little hidden gem in the Ionian Sea. Yeah, so
Ponies?
Unfortunately, yeah, both the museums are closed at the moment, and there's also like a local education center for schools, so you can learn about the sea turtles and so on, and about the fishing methods. But it all seems maybe that it opens on demand, or maybe it's just in August. As I said, we are the only boat, and there's one more that seems permanently parked. So if you are in the area, I think it's really worthwhile to explore. Yeah, and there were some goats, some chicken, but there were yesterday 2 very cute ponies, one of which was pregnant, due in 2 months. Penela keeps talking in my headphone like, the pony.
Normally it's cats and dogs begging for food, not little ponies.
It's Shakira.
Leo has a crush on Shakira, and he thinks the pony looks like Shakira. She's a little beggar, she wants our bread. She knows there's a lump left in there. Yeah, give it to her. Yeah. Oh, maybe we should have put it in small pieces. It's a big piece.
Yeah. And really fair price, very good fish. We had some of the local prawns, yeah, and good salad, local. And Kai's, I think, leaving us, but I can see him. So yeah, that's it. Probably that's it for the Ambracian Gulf.
Yeah, unless we see some animals on our way out.
Yeah, but so thanks for watching us. Make sure you share us, so we
share us.
make sure you share our videos, you like them, you hit the notification bell so we get some more views and we start hopefully growing again, because our YouTube is a bit stationary. Oh, that was a turtle. Should we do it? Should we go? Should we hit the road, the sea, the water?
Okay, that was really badly coordinated.